Hello guys, welcome to our show today. What a nice morning, a very cold morning today in this July. And last Saturday, we are starting the week with a very sad note in the international arena. The main Republican presidential candidate, Donald John Trump, was just survived an assassination attempt. A small kid, just with a rifle, somehow was able to establish a sniper's nest on looking the dais in which President Trump was. And he tried his lucky shot, but the shot, by God's grace, missed him by a whisker, though his ears were grazed. So we are going to talk about this, what really happened. How comes a person, a well-protected person, especially a former president for this matter, and also a main presidential candidate in this election, was able to be exposed to danger to an extent that he was almost being assassinated. So in this video today, we are going to look at the factors that could have led to that ugly situation in which the president was almost killed. And you know, if that president could have been killed, the consequences could have been so bad and so severe, not only to the US but also to other parts of the world. But that we'll talk later in this video. So let us look at one of the factors. The first factor is that there might be a possibility that the Secret Service were overwhelmed by the magnitude of the people. You know, Trump is a very charismatic figure in US. So when he holds a public rally, those his campaigns or whatever, many people come to see him. And some people, they just want to come and see him because they hate him. Others, they want to come and see him because they love him. You know, he's a very controversial figure, a bit larger than life. So maybe the crowds might have been so huge and overwhelmed the security teams, the Secret Service security teams, and also the local security teams, because you know the Secret Service, the security team of a former president is scaled down compared to that of a sitting president. So maybe they were overwhelmed because they're also human beings in the first place. So maybe they were, most likely they were overwhelmed, not even maybe, because I saw there was only one sniper's nest, unlike the one which is Biden uses a sitting president, who uses almost 5 sniper nests. But this one for Trump was only one sniper nest in a very huge flat area with so many buildings around, where a sniper can successfully stage a position to attack a president and take a lucky shot. Luckily that shot was not so lucky, and that's why we are here today. Trump is still alive, the election is ongoing, and we thank God for whatever happened. Condolences to the small kid who was shot, the 16-year-old girl who was shot by the bullet. The girl was hit by the bullet which missed Trump's head and hit the girl on the head. So another factor is that you may never know, because Trump has been frustrated all this time, all this long. He has been frustrated by the Democrats, being taken to court here and there. So maybe as a way of frustrating him, they also scale down in security. You never know sometimes. Or maybe they just decided to expose him to danger. And you know, US people are so passionate with politics. Maybe even one of the security teams, they are Democratic leaning liberals. So they decide to just be some laxity in their job, and then they expose the president to danger. So that is what we call sabotage. Yeah, it's called sabotage, exposing somebody to danger willingly or harm. That's what we call sabotage. Other factors, I'll still have to do some research, then I will come back to this video. But the consequences of what could have happened if Trump could have been killed. The first consequence, there's a very high likelihood that there could have been a civil war. Even right now, there's a high likelihood that there can be a civil war, but it can't happen because the shooter was proven to be a Republican registered person. If it could have been a Democrat registered person, that one could have widened the division in US, the Democrat Republican division in the US. But luckily, or not so luckily, he was a Republican, so the tension will not be that so bad. But if Trump had died, the repercussion could have been so dire. The first repercussion is that, as I've said, the civil war. The second one is that there will be global instability, because as you can see, Biden is not even able to make foreign policy decisions. He is not in his right mental state of mind. So you wonder, will the Ukraine war still continue for the next 4 years, or the Gaza conflict, or whatever? So such things, it doesn't only affect US but also us here in Kenya. With the Democrats and the liberals on our necks here in Kenya and Africa, with the IMF policies, globalist policies, climate change policies. Are we going to see that for the next 4 years? And we only see for the last 2 years how the damage it has done to Kenya especially. So other Other consequences I'm going to share in this video, in the next part of the video. And then we are going to, and please engage me in the comment section and tell me what you feel about this assassination attempt. I will come back with more news about what is going on the ground. Thank you very much. Have a good day.